Hi guys, I'm going to read the story Sanji and the Baker. When Sanji was a young man, he travelled a great deal. He sailed across stormy seas. He travelled over hot, open deserts. One day, he arrived at the fabled city of Fratzia, a dazzling place where merchants traded in spice, gems, and colourful silks. Sanji decided to stay there a while. He found a room that suited him perfectly. It was small and simple, but quite cosy. Best of all, it was right above the baker's shop. In the morning, Sanji awoke to a delicious smell wafting up from the bakery. Dark, crusty bread hot from the oven. Warm, sweet rolls filled with juicy currants. Crunchy biscuits covered in sesame seeds. Sanji stepped onto his balcony and took a deep breath. He whiffed and sniffed the heavenly aroma. Fresh cinnamon buns. He just had to have one. In the bakery, Sanji bought the tiniest cinnamon bun in the shop. "I've been on my balcony enjoying the wonderful smells from your oven," he told the baker. "Oh, you have you?" growled the baker. He narrowed his eyes and glared at Sanji. That evening, when Sanji came home, he stood on his balcony to inhale the lovely smells that rose up from the bakery. Sweet coconut cakes, an orange spice, date nut loaves and walnut whirls. Sanji stood dreamily sniffing and whiffing. He didn't see the baker staring up at him, and this went on for many days. Suddenly, one evening, the baker banged angrily on Sanji's door. "Thief!" he cried. "You're stealing my smells." Sanji was astonished. "What are you talking about?" he asked, opening the door. "Don't think I haven't seen you, standing on your balcony, whiffing and sniffing," shouted the baker. "You smell my bread every morning. You smell my cakes every evening. I must be paid for those smells." "Nonsense," said Sanji. "Those smells come up here by themselves. I haven't stolen anything from you." The baker shook his fist at Sanji. "So, you refuse to pay? Then I'll take you to court. The judge will soon see that I get my payment." So they went to court. The baker told his story and the judge listened carefully. Then he questioned Sanji. "Do you enjoy those smells?" "Yes, Your Honour," Sanji replied. "And have you ever paid for them?" "No, Your Honour, I haven't." The judge thought a long time. At last he said, "Both of you will return to court tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Sanji, you will bring 5 silver coins." Sanji was miserable. He didn't have 5 silver coins. He would have to borrow them from his friends, and how would he ever pay them back? The next morning at 9 o'clock, the judge entered the courtroom. Sanji stood quietly with his head bowed. The baker was there too, grinning and rubbing his hands greedily. The judge spoke first to Sanji. "Have you bought the silver coins?" "Yes, Your Honour," he answered in a whisper. The judge took a large copper bowl and placed it before him. He told Sanji to throw the coins one at a time into the bowl. To the baker he said, "Now, listen carefully." The first coin clinked into the bowl. The second coin tinkled beside it. The third coin clattered. The fourth coin clanged. The fifth coin rattled onto the pile. The judge turned to the baker. "Did you hear those coins clatter and clink?" Yes, Your Honour, replied the baker, looking hungrily at the bowl of coins. And did you enjoy the sound of their rattle and clang? Asked the judge. Oh, yes, I certainly did, cried the baker. Good, said the judge, because that was your payment. And you, Sanji, he continued, may have your 5 silver coins back. Thank you, Your Honour. The end. If you enjoyed that story, like down below and subscribe to my channel for more.